Hey everyone, welcome back to more Pokemon Conquest Ultimate. In the last episode, we managed to finish off Tadakatsu's story, which was fun. It was a fun little story we did. Today we are going to start a new one, and that is going to be Magoichi. This one goes out to my fans. The tale of how Magoichi stumbled into the role of leader without really meaning to. If only he could keep his eye on the prizes. Once upon a time, at the gathering of Ransai's warlords, a decision was reached. A test was to be carried out to determine the strength of each kingdom's junior warriors. A warrior would be selected from each kingdom, assigned to a castle at random, and asked to demonstrate their skills on the battlefield. The warlords themselves were not allowed to offer any help. It's just a game. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. I didn't think you'd be so generous. You do realize that you're going to have to give up your castle to a stranger, don't you? This is a chance for me to observe all of the warriors' abilities, to see if they will be of use to me when I unite Ransai. Of course, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Hey, the more kingdoms I go to, the more fans I'll make. I'll be a hero throughout Ransai. So yeah, you could say I'm ready to do it. Alright, and yeah, we do not get Avia, we get Terrera. Just about the worst place you can start. It probably is the worst place you can start. Genuinely. So, I would argue that, I'd argue Terrera is the hardest. Terrera or Cracksphere, mostly because you have 5 adjacent places. This one has 4, so not a whole lot more. I mean, this one has 4. So, I've sort of realized that the star difficulty rating in this one has to kind of do with how many starting positions you get. So, like, Magoichi only gets 1, but Hanbei always gets 2, so that's why his is easier. Munishige gets 3, that's why his Junior Lord campaign is considered the easiest. Kai gets 2, but Kai doesn't actually do the Junior Warlord storyline. Same goes for Hanzo. But, and yeah, Ochi gets 2, but Ochi also is not part of said group. So, last time I did the Junior Warlord story, I decided to just wait until the opponents started attacking. And I'm gonna essentially do the same thing and just wait. So, yeah, I'm gonna just skip ahead until the AI has decided to have enough of sitting around, and then they decide to do stuff themselves. So, I'll see you then. Alright, so the AI has started attacking again. Again on July. That happened the last time as well. It might be hard-coded that they only start attacking from July onwards. But yeah, Hanzo has started to attack Kai. Kai has 2 areas herself, so Hanzo claimed victory here. Yukimura goes after Tadakatsu, which is Tadakatsu's only place, by the way. Yukimura ends Tadakatsu. Alright, and I think it's about time we get started. Hanzo is an immeasurably easy target here if we wanted to. Or we could set our sights to, like, Ranmaru or Kai. We could completely finish off Kai and just get her on the team. It's just that we don't have like anything super effective against Kai herself, but I don't feel like that would be a bad decision. I think in general we're somewhat stronger than them. I think it's too risky to just... We could take the easy win at Crackspur, but this could probably give us 5 or 6 warriors if we play our cards right. They're also different enough in terms of types than ours, so it gives us some variety. So one of the main differences I would say between this one and the last one is In Tadakatsu's run, we were completely surrounded by Muneshige on all sides. So, like, we couldn't really recruit as many Pokemon, which is going to be the difference maker in this one, where we probably can recruit Pokemons as we go. Because of that, I didn't train as intensively, although, let's see, I mean, she's around 14 to 15 with most of our, we're 14, 13, 15, 11, 13, and 19, so outside of Delibird, who happened to go a little overboard, we're pretty close in strength. I'll say that the one scary thing is I definitely think that they have the type advantage, generally speaking. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say that they probably have the slight advantage in typing, but I mean, it all just depends. For instance, Arcanine can get one-shotted by Arcanine, but vice versa, the same thing applies. Kabutops is pretty threatening because he can go over the pond here. A big thing is to not let Shaman Sky get hit by grass, or get Shaman. We should try to not get hit by rock type moves, is what I was trying to say. So, first things first, let's do this one. Ooh, that's good. With that, we finish off Kabutops if we would have hit. We don't, making this thing slightly awkward. We one-shot Arcanine, but that would mean that we don't get it. And, I mean, we flinched the most important Pokemon there. Gosh, it's the question of, do we go for kill with Excadrill right now? Or do we potentially wait for Shaman to survive another turn? But I don't think Shaman would do like more than like 15 damage. I think we're gotta just finish off Arcanine and pass Kai. I might have done things slightly differently if we actually finished Kabutops off. That's really the determining factor here. Also, we like missed Abomasnow completely as well, which is super unlucky. If we lose Shaman right here, it'd be really bad. That's not great either. Another miss. Alright, let's at least go for the kill on Rampardos. Even if, I mean, I think she's just gonna kill Shaman Sky. And probably Abomasnow, or Abomasnow's gonna kill both of them now, I think. Yeah, Kabutops, luckily enough, doesn't have any water type moves. I think we're gonna probably just barely get through this. It's really about Kabutops not flinching us here. If we finish off Kabutops, we probably get through Mighty Blow. I think could be really important now. Alright, we one-shot. Yeah, no, this is a close battle, but I think we'll have just enough in the tank to win this. Lowers the speed, but doesn't finish us off. Okay. Honestly, that works out for us. Please hit. Of course it doesn't. I genuinely believe that it's impossible to hit the opponent when the accuracy shows anything like below 85. Okay, well that kills. But this kills too, so we end up winning. Probably because Delibird was at 90% instead of like the 13 to 15 the rest had. Close battle, but a good one at that. Immediately putting Delibird at 24, and I think we get four of Kai's Pokemons, I'd say. Yeah, Pyroar is not that great anyways, so I think this is fine. So yeah, we get Garganacl, Alolan Golem, Aurorus, and Trevenant. And now it's like, hey, we have 10 members to our squad. Let's celebrate. Alright, Ochi attacks Yukimura's pretty much non-defended area. She logically wins. Okay, and they battle us. Hanbei is gonna fight us. This is what we live for. This is... Oh, I like this. I like this. Alright, so funnily enough, we just need to survive. And Terrera is one of those maps that is probably... You're most likely to survive these battles. Stalling the opponent out in this map is not impossible, but it's also not, like, immediately a given. Away we go. Breloom with her fighting moves, that could be... I think that's going to be the biggest threat here, is Breloom. Gotta hit Breloom with that Ice Beam. Let's start off breaking this tree, hopefully get a super potion. I mean, we're at 14% and 15%. It's about the same as Hanbei's army has. Also, Trevenant technically cannot get finished off by Breloom, so we can rejoice in that fact. Slaking is just going to be a big ball of health and not easy to defeat. Honestly, it's definitely not impossible, but it's also not going to be a given that we win this one. The poison from Beedrill could be pretty bad, though. What do we have? Fortify. Block status conditions. It's pretty disappointing that we did not finish the job here. That might just put an end to yeah, that might just put an end to Aurora's pretty much immediately. Unless Breloom decides to go up on the elevator. Just gotta hope for that, I guess. Okay, he does go up the elevator. We'll let Slaking just chill over there, I guess. We'll send out Trevenant, actually, upwards. And we'll send up Garganackle. Garganackle can obviously hurt the opponent for a lot. And these two will just have to wait over here. And primarily can't Beedrill when inevitably falls down. Okay, you just regained some health from, I think, Convalescence. Alright, that's almost done for. Once again, I'm gonna obviously just send you board. Break this tree, hopefully get a super potion as well here. We did not. Okay, let's see, that did 1 damage to you. 2 to you. Probably finishes you off, yes, and Garganackle's gonna kinda hurt from it too, I imagine. Garganackle did not fall. I don't think I have ever seen that happen. You technically have all the banners right now, but okay. You motor drive. Slaking cannot do anything to us, so I'll just go down with you, I guess. Try another Ice Beam on you. And Trevenant, you can wait. Truant, he has. Alright, well at this point I'm gonna just go up with you. Finish you off and It's going to be pretty difficult for Slaking, I believe, to really just get anything out of this. I don't think they're going to be able to just get all the banners in time. And we technically don't have the win in those 17 turns. They have to win in 17 turns. In timeout, we actually win this one because we're defending instead of attacking. That's just annoying. And now we hold the flags. And I'm gonna just camp Breloom if it decides to wait. We also have convalescence if we need it, so like I don't think we're gonna. Yeah, that's probably it. Berlin was the last thing left that could pose really any kind of threat. Now it's just we either wait out the turn count or when Slaking eventually just goes down. Don't think you can reach the okay, you can reach that elevator. Oh god damn it. But whatever. You don't actually have to hold it for 5 turns in a row, you just have to hold it for a total of 5 turns. Which is a slight difference, but does have major effects into winning this map. At least I thought so at least. This time I don't think he cannot escape. Alright, well, it took a bit, but we actually successfully defended it, and without a whole lot of difficulty. It just took long. But that kind of happens sometimes in Terraria, if you ask me. I mean, that gave us big boosts to our Pokemon as well. I guess they were not expected to survive here. But, I mean, that gives us an immediate big boost. Okay, Muneshige is gonna probably end Kanetsugu off, making Muneshige probably the main army to defend, have to defend against, because he's got 4 pieces right now. Yukimura is trying to end Ranmaru, which kind of sucks for us. Because now we don't have any easy adjacent targets, but Gracia is going to try and take something from Ochi. Alright, so honestly, a lot of defeats already. So obviously there is Mune Shige in the north with his 4-man gang, with his 4 kingdoms. I mean, then there's Hanbei with 2, Hanzo with 2, and then it's us with 2, Yukimura with 2, because he did lose, I think, something over here to, like, Ochi. Then there's Okuni with 1 thing, and then there's Gracia with 2. So, I mean, we could either just go and stop Hanzo, or we could, I mean, that it just seems like the most logical thing to do. Although yeah, I will say that it puts Mune Shige and whoever takes the south in a better position than us. But because Hanzo only has 5, it's honestly pretty impressive that Hanzo even has 2 kingdoms left. I don't know why Hanbei went after us, considering he could have also went after Hanzo, who was like way weaker than us. One thing is that we have like no good targets to. Like, very few warlords are actually weak to grass, which makes recruiting Pokemons with like a grass type warlord just pretty difficult. But let's see. I mean, it would make sense to go after this one first. So, who do we send out after that? We'll send Golurk out in this battle instead. So I'm thinking I guess we'll bring one of the Rotoms with us, and maybe like a Garganacl or something. We should not bring Trevenant though. I think Golem would work. I'll bring Aurorus. And I'll bring Rotom. The main thing is that we're going to have to, of course, defend 3 kingdoms if we're successful here at taking out Hanzo. I think taking out Hanzo is our most logical move. Also, definitely not a given that we even win this match. Because, I mean, we only have the slight advantage here. That, though, is what you would like to see. So we'll bring these guys forward. The poison is annoying, but somewhat expected. Sure, we'll do this. That activates motor drive, giving us more speed and range. $20 to you. This part doesn't do much to you. Yeah, just hit you with another air slash. Done. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't too difficult. Get some good boosts on our guys there. already in their 20s. Like not bad at all. So, of course, now we just look at how we can take these guys out the easiest. Shaman Sky really isn't very good against these guys, but like if there is the slightest chance of us winning in Viperia, we take it. I mean, otherwise, I mean, we'll see how much we can get from Viperia, but that is for the next episode. So, if you all enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.